Hey folks, all at the one here. Welcome to another video. Just out in the wilds of southern England. Yeah, just out for a bit of a bushcrafting trip. Test out some new gear. Enjoy the beautiful scenery and weather that we're having at the moment. It's been a while since I've been out, so really looking forward to this one. Unfortunately, I've forgotten my camera, so this one's gonna have to be recorded on my phone. So I do apologise for the sound and picture quality, and just going to trek into location now. I'll be back with you soon. Right folks, just got to the top of the bastard hill. Evil bloody thing. As you can see, I'm drenched in sweat, and it's always worth it in the end though. Talk to you soon. Right folks, just arrived at the playground. Going to get unpacked now and see what happens. So I've got my tent set up, as you can see. Supposedly it's supposed to rain this evening, but it's looking pretty good so far, and definitely it's going to rain heavily tomorrow apparently also. So yeah, tent's already set up to run to like a scared animal all of a sudden. So I'm just getting set up now. Gonna get a little tea going, little brew. First up, I'd just like to say thanks to Funky Prepper for the video recently. Much appreciated, my friend, and I hope you make good use out of all those little bits and pieces that I sent you, and I'm gathering from the video that you did in fact like them. So yeah, cheers for making the video, really appreciate it, as I said. Also just like to give a quick shout out to my old pal Animal Tendencies. Go check out his channel, Mick Animal Tendencies. The channel is in fact called Animal Tendencies on YouTube, and check out his shop also. Lots of cool stuff there. Hope you're doing well, friend, and yeah, how you feeling about the our upcoming little adventure? Hope you're still up for it, and I'll be in touch with you soon. I'll be honest with you folks, haven't been up for a while. Yeah, I've had other constraints at the moment, blah 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 excuses, but this is my first time out in about a month, and so I'm really enjoying it, and it was just a great score to have a perfect weather for a change, especially when I'm with Mick from Animal Tendencies. It always seems to rain really hard, and hopefully that won't be the case on our upcoming 3-day trip. Should be a nice interesting little video for that one. Going to get lots of little bushcrafting projects completed, and hopefully a couple of big ones too, but I'm not going to say any more about that. Please stay tuned for the video. Not sure if these are already available, but this is the new spork plastic variation. This is in fact made by Primus. As you can see, it folds like so. Nice and compact storage, as you'd expect. Being a plastic, it's very lightweight as well, but nice and bit of extra compact lightweight kit. Snaps into place for full fork and spoon usage, and as you can see, the fork has a serrated edge there, so you can also use it like a knife. Pretty neat piece of kit if you ask me. As I said, not sure if they're already available yet, but they will be soon. Just while I'm out here, thought I'd show you all this. Recently got sent a couple of free samples by Matt over at LighterBro, which is an American company. I believe they're based in California. Now the LighterBro is basically an interesting little EDC item. As you can see, it comes like this, and it's designed to hold a full-size Bic lighter, which are readily available everywhere, and as far as lighters go, they are pretty reliable. Obviously the fact that you can source one almost anywhere is always going to be a bonus, and that simply slides in very neatly from the top, if I can get this done with one hand. No. Just bear with me. But it does slip in there very easily with a nice affirmative click when you push it all the way down. So you've always got a nice reliable lighter with you. Now aside from that, if you're a smoker, then obviously you will have a lighter with you at all times. But this can be very useful to a wide variety of people as far as I'm concerned. I will be giving this a full desktop preview shortly, so I'm not going to go into too much detail now. But basically this consists of several tools mounted within the body, including a really nice pair of spring mounted scissors, and on this side we have, just a moment, we have a knife blade, which I assure you is shaving sharp straight from the box, made from a real nice steel. But as I said, more details on that next time I do a full desktop review of it. And finally we have a Phillips head screwdriver, really handy bit of kit also. And there is one more tool on here, but I'll tell you about that in the full review. So just up and coming videos, LighterBro full review coming soon. And cheers to Matt over at LighterBro who sent me this, much appreciated. And now it's time for the fun task of going to find some standing deadwood, or at least some dry wood somewhere for my fire later on. And also want to practice a bit of a fire drill. I haven't done one for about a year now and will definitely be rusty, so yeah, off into the woods I go. Yeah, although the weather is lovely today, the weather has generally been variable recently, and yeah, we'll see how easy it is to find some decent wood around here. Well, today's a real beauty, as I said, as you can see. And it is definitely a privilege to be out on a day like this. Always important just to take your time whilst you pick your way through the woods. Try not to disturb too much. This was going to be a candidate. It was horizontal. I just snapped it in between two trees, but far too pulpy. Won't get a good fire off that. So the search continues. So here we have a prong of beech, coppiced wood. This is completely dead. So I think I'll just harvest this quickly. You know what, folks, I really love these woods. In the last hour I've seen a badger running around, literally. I'm not quite sure what he's doing. He's going from one of his little burrows to the next, I believe, for about 2 minutes. He's just running around literally about 30 or 40 meters away from me, totally oblivious to me. Just now, right in the distance, I've just seen two deer. Just think they were just grazing basically in a sunny spot further out beyond the trees down there. And also seen two birds mating. I'm not even sure what kind of birds they were. Quite unusual markings, and ton of squirrels as well. So yeah, just love this place. Good find. So folks, for quick and lightweight hot meal solution, here's what I've come up with. You can get these Staffordshire chicken Thai red curry. You can get this brand in a few different supermarkets, I believe. Now these are basically ready to go meals. You can even eat them cold, but obviously for best enjoyment, eat them hot as prescribed. Now on the Sergeant Fruitcakes channel a few months back, I saw he had this story about how a hot can saved his life, and basically he was up a mountain in a dire straits as far as being cold and kind of slightly disoriented was concerned. And you know, he just cracked open one of his hot cans, had a hot meal there, and it kind of brought him back to life, giving him the oomph to get going and crack on with the task in hand. Well, that was the moral of the story for me anyway. But here's an even more lightweight solution. Basically, as I said, you can get these from most supermarkets. These hot packs, unfortunately, you can't get in supermarkets, and what they are basically is an MRE heater. I'll just show you how this works now. Very simple to use as per the instructions. Tear here, first stage. I'll just get that open now. Tears nice and neatly right across the pack, giving you an opening. Good thing about this, it also keeps the heater in perfect condition as it's sealed from oxygen and moisture. And now you simply insert the whole hot meal unopened into the hot pack. Once you have the meal inserted, make sure the actual working piece of the hot pack, the actual heater, is underneath completely your MRE package, so it's yeah, it warms it up basically more efficiently if it's underneath. Now next step, as I said, is to add water to sleeve up to the fill line, which takes about 45 mils. Now, I'm not in a survival situation, I've got plenty of water, so I'm going to use bottled water for this, but you can use equally effectively, use your urine, for example, if you're in an emergency situation or you needed to preserve water necessarily. So there's the line that you fill it to, and I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. So as you can see, I've now filled it to the correct level, and the final step is to simply fold over the rest of the plastic, just a second, like so, and then put it inside another bag or inside a cardboard box, and wait for your food to get hot. I'll come back to this in just a second once it starts working. Right folks, it's been about a minute now since I've added the water, and now this thing is getting incredibly hot. As you can see, there's steam pouring out the top of there, and my hands are beginning to burn. Gets really, really hot, almost like a hot pack or a hand warmer, for example. I'm just gonna have to put this down now. That's working away nicely there. As it's such a warm sunny day today, I decided not to insulate it as instructed and just left it open to the elements, but I'm sure it won't be a problem as it is already about 28 degrees C out here. So realistically, this thing had very little work to do to get this food up to a decent temperature. I'm going to leave it in there for about 5 minutes and open it up. Well, it's been about 5 minutes now. I can still hear it bubbling a little bit. I don't know if this is ready, but I'm definitely ready to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Obviously, the pack is wet, and the remainder of the hot pack is still actually pretty hot. So maybe a little multi-purpose, multi-function item there. In a pinch, you could also use it to heat yourself up, stick it under your coat, in between your jumper and your coat, for example, on a very cold day. I tell you what, Alec Mercer from, what is it, Blackenhall Farm, that is a lovely Staffordshire chicken Thai red curry that you've just produced there. Definitely recommend these things. Yeah, most supermarkets stock them, all natural products, and this actually tastes really nice. Decent bits of chicken in there too, so you can really get your teeth into something. But yeah, the hot pack heaters, yeah, they're pretty good. Definitely good if you want to go lightweight, and also serve the dual purpose of acting as a body warmer after you've actually heated your meal up. So yeah, pretty nifty bits of kit. Nice one. So just going to be using my converted Lee Enfield oil canister to boil up some water right now. Let's see how that does. Yeah, we got a few bubbles at the bottom there, so that's close enough, and that'll do the job nicely. So all in all, my little Lee Enfield oil canister mod is pretty good, I would say. Seems to be very efficient in that it burns the alcohol very slowly, so perhaps not a bad thing. Don't know if you saw that, but there was a deer right in the middle of the shot there a second ago. And you know, people don't believe me how close these things come. I mean, that can't be more than about 20 or 30 meters away. I can still see them, but you probably can't pick it up on camera, unfortunately. I'll try to get a better shot in a little while. Right folks, sadly I'm going to have to continue this journey on my own, as my phone is very nearly out of memory, and as you know, I'm a dum-dum and I forgot my battery for my proper camera. So yeah, I'll leave you with the sights and sounds of the forest as I get on with some wood prep for my fire for tonight. It's been a lovely day out in the woods so far, and hopefully the weather will keep up and it won't rain tomorrow as predicted. So again, thanks to all my subscribers, thanks for watching, and take care. I'll talk to you all soon. All at the one, signing out for now.